Yo guys, this is Focus Content. Today we are going to be doing some PVE. I'm going to do a full guide over PVE. We are going to go ahead and claim some of our stuff though. This is a PVE and dailies guide. So basically this is all PVE, so anything up here, anything clicking here, there's arena, there's realms, there's technically this, we'll cover this as well. We're going to be covering a lot of stuff. We're just going to cover the basic buttons that are on the map. So we have team, we have S ability, formation, bag, S weapon, tailed beast, fortify, mail, pets, guild, and potency. Potency is covered in the Rye video. Basically get 100 potency on a ninja and then take all this stuff off. Use 50 Rye, charge you Rye. It's pretty cool. Guild you can join. Once you're a high enough level, you can join a clan and then you join one of the guilds. Once you're in the guild, you can donate silver daily with this button here. It's really nice to donate silver daily, though you can go completely dry. Once you donate silver, you are able to go in here and spend it in here, and I do believe this here is the agility one, so we're going to go with it and just max it out. And we can actually max it out to 14, so we'll see what all we can max out. That's high, we'll go with that, That should be the end of it all. This is the fruit section. Basically you can water fruits. Once they're level 5 you can go ahead and claim them. You can claim them when they're harvestable at lower levels, but you want to claim level 5s. Guild chest section doesn't matter, but that is guild. Over here is fortify. It is for equipment. We'll cover that in another video. We'll be covering equipment, fortifying, enchantment, and everything else in another video, as well as equipment and what equipment to buy, etc, etc. You know, all the important stuff that you need to be doing. Up here is the PVE tab. So this right here is what the pop-up over here is. It's basically missions to do. When you complete a mission, you get a reward. There's 2 little rewards you can claim, and since we are guaranteed VIP 6, you're able to claim them both on this version of the game. This is Master and Slave. You can go in here and slave people. If we go ahead and check over here, we'll see if we can slave anyone. I'll go ahead and give you an example of slaving. So this is the 3 sections here. There's 3 spots. If you have one person showing on your thing and you didn't slave anyone, it means you've been made a slave. But you challenge the person. If you beat them, they're your slave. You can interact with them. I'll show you a couple interact buttons. And they give you XP. So this is a very, very important thing to do daily for XP. But let's get this battle out of the way and we'll continue. Alright, so once again, you can take 3 slaves a day. This is why I say don't go above rank 20 in arena, because if you're rank 20 in arena, there's a good chance that the top 10 above you might not even be able to beat you, and the top 20 below you can't beat you, so no one can slave you. It keeps you safe from being slaved. As you can see there though, we have 1 slave. If you click this button here, there's 2 interact tabs. I don't really know why. I think one's like taunt and one's like pleasure or some weird stuff like that. It does give you a little bit of XP. You get the total XP back from the slave at the end of the slave. So once the slave's done, I think it's 24 hours, you're good. This is Top Kage. We will get into this. Basically, you go through here and you challenge all the stages. So I think what we're actually going to do here real quickly is just go through and wipe as much Top Kage as possible as this free account can, and then I'll show you the next part, which is this right here. This is the star map for Top Kage, so we'll let that load and I'll explain it real quickly. You can star up every single ninja once you've cleared each Top Kage stage. You unlock one of these on each ninja. It gives a BP boost. It costs a certain amount of souls. You can get souls from your bag. I think I have some chilling here. Well, actually, I may have used them. Well, here's some souls. Here's 10 of the purple souls. There's another type of soul you can get that uses a little bit more. This is 10k Vong. That's awesome. Is that a finished 5 out of 5? I think we may be able to put our full team on finally. Possibly. Well, we have 1, and that would be no. Man, it's going to take us a little bit to get the full team, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and claim this. We're working towards full team. I've done a guide over Ninja Rank previously that covers how to get the 5 out of 5 and do your 7 days login basically. But Top Kage it is, so let's get that cleared and then we'll be back in a
but it's not okay. Whatever, can I walk away? Oh yeah, I love you too, don't love me back. I can't stand this feeling inside my mind. Baby, please just tell me if I'm fine. Please just tell me if I'm fine. 'Cause I know my life is stuck in my heart, baby. Please just tell me if I'm fine.
Just tell me if I'm
Alrighty, so that is as far as we can go for the account currently. You do get stronger to be able to battle these more. You do other things to get stronger. We'll continue on into PvE in a sec. But I wanted to go ahead and show you how the level system works. As you can see here, if we hover over it, 30 is the cost of it, and it's the purple ones. We have 130 purples, so 30, 60, that's 90, 120, and we can also use the one at the very bottom. That's a rainbow one. That'll do any of the slots. So honestly, you should probably start with the highest one first and then go down. Once your rainbows are done, then just go ahead and claim them all. But we're just going to build Tsunade for now. That's the only one we're putting them in. You want to put these in all your ninjas. This is actually inheritable, so once you do just a quick exchange everything from your ninjas, everything will change over. PvE stuff, including Top Kage, will change over, so you don't have to worry about this one being wasted. There are other PvE parts that it will be a waste of, but 2.3 million BP, and I don't know what we were at before that, but anyway, Elite Match is something you can challenge daily. Basically, you have to register for it. Once you register for it, you can go in there and challenge a bunch of enemies. I'll have a little bit of gameplay there as well, just with my Ashura on my main, destroying some stuff. Mount Miyaboku is another PvE thing, but before Mount Miyaboku, I want to cover Lost Tower. Go in the Lost Tower. This is part of enchantment, so go in here, choose one of these, clear it to 30. If you want to know what to do with the spars, that'll be covered in the equipment video. Back to Mount Miyaboku though. Mount Miyaboku has 3 sections that you can go to. One is Rai, so there's a Rai Miyaboku, there is non-Rai Miyaboku, this is non-Rai Miyaboku, this is the 3rd section. So there are 4 different little summons here. This is the Rai one. You can only use the Rai material for Rai Miyaboku on this. This upgrades everyone, this upgrades support. I do believe this is Assaulter and this is Vanguard. So you go in here and you challenge and you get fairies. You get fairies for the rewards of clearing Miyaboku. And like I said, it goes up to Rai. So let's get Miyaboku done and I'll show you what I would do. I would always put your Miyaboku into support for now, but let's go. In PvP or PvE for Miyaboku. Like I said, the third one is the support one, and as you can see, we're now level 29 in Miyaboku. 2.3 million, almost 2.4 million. She's almost at the beautiful level we want her to be, and we're going to use these XP books because, hey, those are always useful. I think they came out of the 7 days check-in. Anyway, that was Miyaboku. You can also go into Miyaboku every single day and just use 5 spins of silver right here. So this is the silver button. It uses silver instead. It's 10 XP per silver. I don't know exactly how much it is, but it can't be a lot because you can do all of it. This right here is a button you always want to click when doing dailies. This is basically just, if you didn't do any of the events of the day, you can claim XP here. And then there's also XP here. If you're above server level, this second tab here will be silver and not XP. But that's okay because it's still a good amount of silver and it goes up with your level and the server level itself. So down here's Ninja Crusades. I'll cover those in a bit. Basically, you go in there, challenge the highest level you can. You get a good amount of XP every single time you challenge it, and you have 10 challenges to do it. We'll show that at the end there. I don't want to do that yet because it does take the longest. Yeah, I think it would even take longer than clearing all of Forbidden Jutsu. And that's what this is. This is Forbidden Jutsu, guys. As you can see here, we have 4 little spots. One of them you do unlock at Rai, and you can only go to a certain point on every single one of the PVEs. You can only go to a certain point until you're Rai 2, but you have to hit Rai in order to unlock this. We are Rai, so we should be able to get there, and this is level 100 is when this was unlocked, but it's okay because it doesn't really matter. This button right here is the 4 sections. It goes, I do believe, once again, Vanguard, Assaulter, well, it could be Assaulter, Vanguard, but anyway, Vanguard, Assaulter, Support, and everyone. So Support's the one you want to boost the most, and then everyone else gets boosted. But this one you kind of boost evenly because you can challenge it daily, and you can also just click this button here to auto battle it all. This is an exchange shop. Don't really use that until you have some of these max leveled, because max level for non-Rai is 100. And then once you're Rai, I do believe it goes up a little bit. But let's challenge from Forbidden Jutsu, and then we'll be back in a second.
It off, always in overdrive. Now the feeling's lost, blind to notice. We've been losing touch, long gone fairy tale. Yeah, we killed the rush. Been months of acting a fiction and staging a Valentine's. Wake up, yeah, I'm kicking the castle down.
So that looks like about to be the end of Forbidden Jutsu for us for now. We can't clear anymore. We got 5 out of 15 on the support one, so we'll go ahead and claim that. And then, as you can see here, you can do silver here as well. I do believe you can actually do silver on only one of them. It's 5 times you can do silver on one of the 4 in here. So choose wisely if you plan on using silver. I wouldn't actually do it unless you just are really trying to get the boost at the beginning of the server. If you're competing on a new server, you may want to boost that with silver every single day, but I really wouldn't. It's only, it doesn't seem worth it to me. It's not a lot of silver, but it's still like not something I mess with. Anyway, that's Forbidden Jutsu. As you can see, they're almost 2.4 million BP now. So we covered Forbidden Jutsu. Like I said, there is a challenge all button, and as you can see here, once you've cleared the stages for the first time, you can claim it daily, even after clearing the stages. So we have another level there. We're going to see how many more levels we can get on these 2, and we're going to see if we can hit exactly 2.4 million. Well, we're there. That's not bad. So let's keep it going. And hey, Ease Clap, hopefully you're watching this video as well. I am clearing PVE. Anyway, there we go. Forbidden Jutsu. Let us go. That is all done. Once again, we do have missions to claim. We'll go back and claim those eventually. The next thing we need to cover is 6 Pass Arachnum. It is another PVE thing. It's basically a tailed beast leveling system, and it gives you like full BP boost on everyone. You challenge all through these, you get up to stage 30, and then you can go in here and use these orbs daily. Once you get it to level 1, or Tails 1, level 10, you can evolve it, and you use these red ones to do that. You do get those for challenging the bosses in 6 Pass Arachnum, like Gaara and stuff, and then you get them daily by Nihon Nohoi, just like Forbidden Jutsu. So let's challenge this and continue.
They gained an angel, I lost a friend. I felt like dying again and again. I went through hell instead of death, but I keep fighting with each living breath. I saw no way out from where I stood. Felt like the fire had burned me through. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If
Alright guys, so that's about it for 6 Pass Arachidum for now. Once again, claim this every single day. We can't claim it today because we've challenged it today and we've already gotten our rewards. It's funny that this Forbidden Jutsu actually allowed it. It starts out as slow and then it slowly goes up, but as you can see here, it will rack up on BP. This is an important event to do. Go ahead and get that cleared as far as you can. Next thing, Samsara Land. I will cover this real quickly. I don't actually know if I plan on even clearing it right now. It basically has 6 different stages, so there's the 3 Rai ones and there's the 3 non-Rai ones. They have a BP requirement here. That is for your main. Your main's BP needs to be to 2 million for the 3rd difficulty, 1 million for the 2nd, and the first one is 331k. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at Minato Naruto real quick. We're gonna exchange Minato Naruto with, Minato Naruto with my main real quick. We're gonna see what that does for my main's BP, 281k. We're gonna see how far we can get in Samsara Land. This will take you a while. You need to boost up your main, get him some better jades, do all the PVE stuff, etc. But I'll be back in a bit. Alrighty guys, so that's actually as far as we can get in Samsara for now. There are 2 different sections. If you clear the entire Samsara, you can do this. I've cleared it up to the 3rd difficulty on my main. And then the 2nd tab uses Samsara Spars. You get those daily for challenging. If you can challenge it all, there's an auto button here. And I do believe it's VIP 3 and above can challenge it automatically. But this is the auto challenge button. It works great. It could be that or it could be Kaguya power. You may have to challenge it manually daily if you don't have Kaguya. So that's something you want to buy with your first seed gold. But we only got the 7 there. We're also going to go ahead and put our gear back on. This is the exchange button if you didn't know. I was referring to it earlier. It exchanges all the materials and stuff. Basically, I think for Benjutsu and stuff, you just want to do all the PvE stuff you can to boost your main. Get your main boosted up. 6 Pass Arachidum, like I said. I wish we could claim that button, but we're stuck with a gold spin now. Because today was our first day challenging it. We have this right here. It's occult techniques. I'll cover it real quickly because it's very, very important. But I do believe it just gives a little bitty perk to your main. So click this button here. Practice once. Click this button here. And then click the practice button. This is the silver practice. Claim it and then do it again. You have 3 times a day. The higher the level of the thing is, the more of that specific colors material you will get. So we'll go ahead and claim that there. 205 there for that red one. Use silver again. You can do it multiple times if you want, if you're after a specific one, and then you can level them up down here. As you can see, they are leveled up, and then you choose the one you want. I'm not going to post all the translations for these, but they give some specific like percentage boost to your main. They're not very, very important, but it's still something you should do. I've covered Ninja Trials in the how to get gold name real quickly. Just go challenge Ninja Trials, clear them all the way. It gives you S ability basically. Now onto this. This is like it's not Forbidden Jutsu. It's some sort of Rai event basically, or it's some sort of Rai PVE. Basically, you go in here, click this button here, and it'll automatically run it until you get to this guy, and you can claim him. You get different rarities of these little things, and you can put them on your character. So they have to be Rai in every 10 levels of Rai. They unlock a new slot. As you can see here, it goes all the way up to Rai 2 level 10. So the first 4 slots are unlocked at Rai 1 level 30, and then the last 2 are unlocked at Rai 2 level 10. So we'll put it on for now. I'm not going to give you an example of how that works, but anyway, on to the next thing. That is that. Next is, I think this is like a cult, or this is something. Something you can challenge it daily. I do believe this is the equipment one. You can make Rai equipment in here. You can challenge the first stage at Rai 1 level 1. Rai 1 level 20, Rai 1 level 30, and then if you click here, we go over to the Rai 2 stages and the same thing. You just go in here and clear all of this. You will be able to make Rai gear eventually. It's not that useful because you want event gear, but for those of you who aren't going to be topping up all the time, this gear is very, very good to make, and it's just a no-brainer to clear. It's also more PvE to clear, and it's something to watch, which is always awesome. I'm gonna go. Alrighty guys, so that there is the end of that for now. Once we're I1 level 20, you can challenge more of it. It does give you a little bit of the material. You get a little bit of the material every single day. This is a daily thing. Go in here and click auto and you're done with it. As long as you've cleared all 15 stages of each little part of it. It does give you the material. This is material, this is material, and this is a material. As well as points every single day you challenge it. We're at 26 right now. It's 100 and something points depending on the piece you want. 120 for this, and I do believe that is for probably the kunai here. 15 of them at 120 points, so it takes a good amount of time to finally be able to make this gear. But once you can make it, if you're free to play and not buying event gear that quickly, that's worth doing. This is Taboo Jutsu, I do believe. Taboo Jutsu is very, very nice. I'm going to go ahead and tell you how to challenge it and what to do with it. So basically, Taboo Jutsu allows you to create these. Once you create these, you can stick them on your main or your other characters, but I would suggest your main because these don't transfer just by clicking the character transfer button. It actually costs gold to transfer these over from one ninja to the other, and since you replace ninjas, it's best to get your mains maxed first. So when you go in to challenge it for the first time, you need to challenge it 3 times manually before you can auto battle it, and each time you should do one of the difficulties. These are the 3 difficulties. We can select them all. Do all of the difficulties, because once you've done all the difficulties, it unlocks instantly all these materials and you can claim them one time, and that is basically a single of each and every one of that rank per every single one of these, and it is level locked, as you can see here. Every single time you get to a specific Rye level, you do unlock more of it. We're going to go ahead and challenge it on the first difficulty, but I'm out for now. The second day, so tomorrow when dailies are done, it wants to be challenged on the second difficulty. The third day, the third difficulty, etc., etc. But let's get this done.
I'm going on.
On the first difficulty, of course, you can technically reset it with coupons if you want to get it done the first day. It's not a lot of coupons, and if you go back here, the reset button is actually, I do believe right here, 200 coupons to reset it, and you can reset it 3 times a day. I do believe it's 3 times a day. It could be more, it could be less, but that is how you do that. Next is this. This is something that's just really weird. I think it's like Jinchuriki Awakening, maybe. Basically, you go in here and you're going to want to do this daily because this is a very, very important thing that I haven't done on my main very much. Every single day, you can do 1 of these for free, and then you can do 20 of these for silver on each of the trees. It gives you materials so that you can go in here and make these. Once you make these, there's 2 different ones on each character, and everyone can do this. This is a non-Rai function. You put the items on here and they give different stat boosts like speed, etc. and etc. But it takes a lot of the material, so you're going to want to go in here, and the second and third one actually, after your free one, is actually going to cost you coupons, but the first one only requires silver. Now as you can see, the second and third one are better, but they're only coupons, and it's honestly something you don't have to worry about yet. This is another thing. It's like Sage Heirloom, I do believe. It's the Rai accessories, basically. It's the same thing as the equipment one, and you unlock the first one at Rai level 1 and the second one at Rai level 2. And that's all the stages you can do of it. But you get them daily, just like the equipment. And as you can see here, here's the material. There is no exchange shop to redeem material with points, but it does seem to give you the material quicker. But let's get this done. Let's go. That's as far as we can go for now. Once again, you can challenge this again. Challenge it whenever you feel like you can clear some more stuff. It does give you the material every single day, so do this daily. Once again, it has an auto button. Just go in here, click the auto button, you'll get to the latest stage. I think you can do it without clearing all 8 of them, but if you can't, you're going to have to challenge all 7 of those until you can clear all 8. And the main way to get through more PvE for this account specifically would be to get 100 Fury on the Tsunade. Once your support has 100 Fury and everyone else has 77, you're guaranteed to get 100 Fury on everyone, no matter what. But on to the next thing, and that is 8 gates. We're going to cover 8 gates real quickly. It's something that a lot of people don't do. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I do it, and I think it's worth it, but it boosts your main and unlocks the 8 gates of Guy, basically. It's the 8 gates of Chakra. And as you unlock them, you keep going on the list. You go over to this section here, and this is the silver option. This is some sort of coupons, and this is also, this is coupons. 50 and 100 coupons. You can do it 20 times a day. A lot of people just do the silver one if you want to do this. This isn't something that you need to do by any means. If you have something else that needs silver, please do it over this one. But I figured I'd cover that real quickly. There's also a little bit of material they do hand out, but it doesn't look like we actually have any in our bag. You can get it out of events and stuff, and it's Vigor, and it will boost 8 gates as well. This is the tree. I don't really care about this event at all, but basically I think you can go in here and click a button and leave your computer open and gain rewards just for it being open on the browser. I think this is the button for it. And as you can see, we're Chakra practicing. It gives you certain stuff. I don't think it's very much. I think it can give XP and stuff. And then over here is the, basically it's like extra silver, but I don't ever seem to get a good amount of silver. Anyway, you can do 1 free a day, so we'll go ahead and do it once. Basically, you click start, you choose the eggs, and when you choose an egg, it takes 1 off the board. So we have 6 more we can go before continuing, and it will give you a random silver amount. You can go until you're down to just 1 egg and try and get that. I think that is a whole 8 million silver. So the last one's good, but it offered us it offered us 25k. We accidentally claimed it. The other button's not the claim button, so do that from now on if you do plan on doing that daily. I actually don't really care about it. Dungeons is a higher level PvE. You go in here and you challenge dungeons. It gives you some S ability for like Rye once you're done with your S ability scroll. So this is something you want to do daily, but it's not really going to be important. It is nice to get on that Rye S ability just stacking as you go, but like I said, it's very difficult. We didn't even clear 1 stage yet. This right here is for reincarnated S weapons, basically. Go in here, check out all the tabs. This is the second tab. When you have a level 10 S weapon, so a quality 10 level 10 S weapon, you can actually go in here and make that S weapon. But basically just go in here, it's a map. So we'll go ahead and show you the map. You click all of these buttons and get to the end of the map within the number of points you have to move. So you have 30 points to start out with, and you've got to use 30 points, so 30 moves in order to get to this right here. It's not very difficult, but you can mess up. Once you get to the end, it does give you the materials that are used to make Rye S weapons. I'm not actually going to challenge it because I don't think it's that important for this account, because I don't think this account's even close to 1 level 10 S weapon, at least quality 10 level 10. But on to the next thing, and once again I want to cover S weapons in a different video. This right here is wings. You can challenge wings in 2 sections. We have one that unlocks at 110, one that unlocks at Rye 1 level 1, and the final one unlocks at Rye 2 level 1. You can go in here and challenge it. It gives you wings material, which you can level up the wings for. There are also event wings that you can buy, and when you buy the event wings, you can equip them, but I think you have to be a certain level, wings level 1, 3. So you can use silver up to 20 times a day. So we're going to maximum use the silver that we can use. We may run out of silver before doing it, but that's okay. Back Kong Do, yeah, like I said, we're now going to challenge wings. Let's get wings done and then we'll continue. Alrighty, so that's as far as we can get in wings. Once again, we only have 2.4 million BP. You need to get your BP up, you need to boost your team. Once you're level 1, level 3 though, they do give you 1 free feather. This is the event stuff, and once again, it all requires that level 1, or that 3-star level 1. So let's see what we can do just by using 3 more of these. You want to get really far into this before wings really matter at all. But you do want to do it daily, do as much of it as you can daily. The next thing is collections and ninja bonds, I do suppose. This is collections. This is a little off from PVE, but we're still going to explain it. We're explaining all these buttons. Basically, when you complete a full set of gear, when you get a pet, anything, it all is added to collections. Even ninjas is part of collections. If you click thong cap here, it uses collections material. And let's see if we have any collections material. Did they give us any? Or did we use it all? We used it all, but we'll see what level our collections are already. They are level 1. Oh, we didn't get any collections material? Weird. Anyway, that's collections. You get material from it, and then you can use Vang at the end there. Never do that. And you can also turn in equipment you're not using for collections points, which can be used to level up collections. It gives you a stat boost based upon the number of gears you have. As you can see here, we have a decent amount of complete sets, so there's a nice little stat boost here. They get better depending on the gear you get. It's nothing crazy, but it's nice and it does add up, and if you have any old gear you want to get rid of it there. Ninja Bonds is about the same. Basically, recruit the ninjas. It tells you to recruit, and you get a stat boost, but Ninja Bonds can get pretty crazy. I'll go ahead and show it all to you. These are basically all the free bonds here. Akatsuki also has free bonds. There are free bonds you can do just from Tavern and S Ninja. S Ninja Club is right here. Go in here, you can recruit ninjas with the proofs they give you. They do give you a lot for being a new account. I'm going to hold on to them because I don't know what bond ninjas I need. What do we have right now? We have 150, so we can get Neji or Zetsu. And we have 128. Kakashi's looking like 400, so you can get Kakashi. And none for Pain or Sasuke yet. So that's Ninja Bonds. I'll show you how to level up a bond if you do have one. Click Exim. Down here are all the buttons. Certain ones use certain materials. They use souls basically. And Taverns right here. This is where you can recruit the other ninjas that are in bonds, that are the free bonds. You basically jankin every single time. Click either the jankin button right here. Well, yeah, we can do the times 10 jankin. Times 10 jankin, I don't know when you unlock, but you do unlock it. You can times 10 jankin it, and it's so many souls to recruit a ninja, and then you recruit it. We don't have any souls to recruit anyone, so there's nothing to worry about. If you get Kaguya to level 3, this is another thing you want to do, is get Kaguya power level 3 with your first seed gold, but you want to make sure you have your seed gold stacked right. I'm going to do a full video covering seed gold at the end. It may be in other videos, but anyway. Here we go. 50 does a 50 times jankin automatically, and then there's also times 10. You do have times 10 right now, but you don't have the full auto. On to the next thing. We covered collections. This right here is dungeons. It's basically another PVE space. Go challenge it. Once you challenge it enough, you can buy ninjas that are in bonds. Now these are broken ninja bonds. They give you a lot of stuff, but you have to get all of the points, so you have to clear through all of this stuff here. It's pretty insane. It's the higher in PVEs for sure. This is what you will be challenging when you're trying to get more PVE done, and you've already cleared a lot of PVE. On to the final thing of Ultimate Challenge, and the most important thing, and arguably, in my own opinion, for a free-to-play player, is Ultimate Challenge. Ultimate Challenge has a shop that uses the fragments, or the shards, that has ninjas in there. It has equipment in there. It has all sorts of really good stuff in there. It's 15,000 shards for a ninja, and the latest ninja is Madara Obito. So there's Vanguards, there's Assaulters, there's all sorts of free ninjas in here, and you can get 3 free challenges a day, so you get 3 redeems of this a day, anywhere from 1 to 5 crystals, and then there's ranking, as you can see here. If we go over to the leaderboard, and whatever your ranking is, you'll get that number of shards at the end of the week. So you want to do this every single day. One other caveat to remember for this is, unless the character is showing as DQ and you can actually see the color of it, it's not actually usable in this UC. It changes every single day. You can see the lineup of what ninjas you can and can't use over here for the full view right here. It goes Assaulters here, Vanguards here, and Support here. Those are all the ninjas you can use in UC today. All I had was Itachi Sasuke, so take everyone else off and then go ahead and challenge this 3 times a day. You can use gold to buy more challenges, but I honestly wouldn't. If you do this every single day and keep stacking up, you can get a free ninja out of this. You can get as many free ninjas as you want out of this. It's all a time thing. It will take you a while to get, but keep going, and maybe they'll also give out some free UC points eventually. They do that on 568. But also just do it daily. You'll get your weekly rewards. You'll get all the UC shards you need. And challenge it 3 times a day. It's a boss with basically infinite health. I think people have enough damage that they can do to it so that they can kill it before it kills them. I think it goes to the 5th round, but I always just skip it. see how much of whatever this is you get. I think that might just be your damage. Challenge it 3 times a day, and we'll get it challenged 3 times a day here, and then I'll get on to the final part about UC being claiming those fragments. And you should already have guessed this, but basically go over here and claim however many times you've challenged it that day. We got 3, 4, 4. So what was that? 8, 11. We got 12 points out of that, didn't we? So 1,500 divided by roughly 10 a day is about 150 days for a ninja if you have nothing but bad luck. If you have good luck, you could have nothing but 15s and do it much quicker. But I digress. And what is all in here? Wow, that's a lot of stuff that we had just chilling there. Let's claim all of that. Yeah, let's claim all of that. Let's go. I knew I had that to claim. I just haven't claimed it yet. We have money tree to claim as well, so let's claim all this. I do believe that was about it for dailies. There's one more thing I actually just remembered. You need to challenge realms every single day. Realms is PVE as well. That is about the end of PVE, and we do have a couple other dailies we need to cover. So ooh, we missed one of our days for the gold, I think. Okay, that sucks. That was 3k gold wasted. This is treasure maps. Click this button here. You have 5 silver attempts to upgrade the tomb, basically, I think they're called. And at the end of it, when it's done, it gives you potency, it gives you silver, and you can rob people's tombs. You can't rob your own tomb. 15 minutes if you get lucky. You have to use your spacebar to get lucky. It's not really lucky, it's just timing it properly. You should always get it, but if you don't feel too bad. On to the next thing, being daily task. Daily task has a couple things you can do here. You can either choose each task and try and get to 150 points. Now, each task gives you more points depending on the rarity. We'll refresh for free and see if we can get a purple one. We have a purple one, and you always want to get the ×2 one so you get ×2 rewards. But if you're not going to do that, you can just click this red button here, 300 coupons, and you automatically do daily task. It has potency, it has vitality, it has coupons, it has all sorts of really good stuff that you're going to want out of this. So you do want to do this daily. The last one I do believe is general recruit proof, so it could be potency, and if it's potency, that's just too important to miss out on, so you want to try and get 150 points for free. But if you have to, just use the 300 coupons. It's 300 coupons and never use coupon refreshes. I do believe they give you 10. Oh man, that sucks. Here, we'll claim this. But we'd need to go, and that's spending coupons twice, so just head over to Ramen Shop. This is another daily you can do. You have 1 free claim of Ramen Shop, and Ramen Shop also gives extra coupons. This is a daily thing. This right here is level, so we're level 3, so we can claim it 3 times, and we can send out 3 packs. We can send 1 out to anyone who's the friend on the server. Right now we have 1 friend in the Uchiha, so that's cool. First one's free. The second one uses coupons, and the third one uses coupons. You do those twice, that's 6 coupons, and you have the ×2. If you are doing it the slow way, but we just did the 300 coupons, so there's absolutely no point for us to care here. I think that's about it besides realms. And checking in, of course, do your daily check-in. I'll cover the daily check-in before realms, because I may forget, honestly. This is daily check-in. Go over here every single day. It'll be spinning. Click it. Click this button. You checked in for the day. If you need to roll back a check-in because you missed a day, it does cost coupons, but it allows you to get more of these rewards, which are very, very important. And then there's also the monthly check-in rewards at the end here. This was added in an update. This was not always here, but it's been here forever now. You get all these rewards every single day you check in. You can claim one of them. If you miss a day or if you don't get all your days, you will miss out rewards. And then this is a redeem shop. You get 5 points a day up to 100, and you can redeem 1 Rise Shard for 10 points. That's honestly the best bet. I mean, what is it, 50 days and you get 10 Rise Shards. It's really slow, but it is extra stuff, and as you continue to just buy Rise Shards out of it and nothing else, I think I've seen some potency there, so if you really need potency, there is every 2 days 1 gold potency hiding there. There's all sorts of good stuff in there. You choose what you want. There are recruit proofs in there. That's a very, very good place to get the S ninjas you need if you don't have any other way of doing that, and that'll help you with bonds. Heck, you could even use the S ninjas if you wanted to, though I wouldn't use S ninjas. Anyway, that should be it. Realms, let's go, and then we're done. Once again, Realms gives S weapons. We'll do a quick little general cover of S weapons, I suppose, but let's get this done. Let's go.
Let's make this one. Let's make this one.
far as we can go in realms. Quick little S weapon guide. Basically, go over to S weapons, click the S weapon button. Once your main's gold name, if you haven't seen that video yet, go check it out. It's gold name day 1 of the server. You'll just instantly get gold name, won't even take you but an hour to do. We'll head over here to S weapons and we'll check them out because this is a very important thing. And we'll be back in a sec. Alrighty, so there are 3 S weapons in the, or there are 4 S weapons in the game. There's swords, there's fans, gourds, and mirrors. There we go. So head on over to your support. Your support gets the best mirror and the best fan, and it's even nice to give them just the best everything if they are your best unit. Now, the fans are for agility, so they're for speed. So supports get the best first. So let's go ahead and get our agility fans on all of our supports. Then you're going to want to go ahead and just stick everyone else with some sort of fan. So we're going to get everyone wearing a fan real quick. That's a very important part of just everything. And as you can see, that should be it. I do believe this is the fastest unit I have. Shizui and Itachi. We'll check real quickly. But yeah. Okay, yeah. So Shizui and Itachi has the highest growth rates. Back to what we're doing. Anyway, so you want the fans and the mirror on your supports being the best. Because the mirror is chakra, and chakra is the main item for your supports. So once again, once your support has one, get a mirror on every single ninja you have, even if it has to be a lower level one. It really does suck. These can be leveled up. I'll show you how to level them up real quickly. And then for force, your vanguard and your soldiers need the best. So let's go ahead and just get everyone to wear a force jade. This isn't something I'm super concerned about, but everyone has a force S weapon on now. So the final thing to do is gourds. Gourds is HP, so HP needs to go to Naruto, or Minato Naruto's are Vanguard. Vanguard gets the best HP, and then just go to everyone else. Everyone's gonna need good HP eventually. HP is one of the biggest BP boosts in the game. It gives one of the most, it's basically the highest like amount of BP you can get just instantly. We have a level 4 there, we'll use that. We'll see how everything's looking though. That should be the end of it. That's it. Everyone has S weapons on. The final thing is over here, you can level up your S weapons. You can either use duplicates of that S weapon, which show here, or you can use S weapon talisman, which shows at the very bottom. 1000 S weapon talisman. If you can get a level 8 S weapon real quickly, go ahead and get that to just level 10, because then all you have to do, and I'll show you in a second, and we're not gonna do it yet because we can't afford it. This is one of the things you have to equate into your gold spending. Once you have seed gold, you can't spend gold until you have seed gold plus. So this right here is actually the convert section. You use convert talisman in order to convert whatever equipment you have of the rarity to the other types of things it is. So if you get an S10 weapon, you can't, or a level 10 quality S weapon, you can't use out of a box or something, or a level 8. Go in here and convert it. You'll eventually get more convert talisman. It doesn't take long to get them. Over here is the level up tab, and the equipment has to be off of the ninja, so we'll go take it off Tsunade. We're not going to do it because we can't afford to, spend anything until we have 150k gold. But once you can, 3.5k Vang equals from a quality 10 or a quality 8 level 10 to a quality 9 level 8. So you'll have to level it up twice every single time you do this, but eventually this is the kind of cheap but base game way of getting a quality 10 S weapon without going and buying it in a specific event. But that was S weapons. Now that everyone has S weapons, we'll actually check realms. We're at 2.5 million almost. Maybe we can do something here, but we can't. Okay, so that was S weapons. I don't think there's much more to cover. If you have any extra S weapons that are specific rarity and under, basically any of the S weapons you can get from realms, if you have an extra one and you want to get the highest level S weapon you can on everyone, I do believe it caps out on realms once you've challenged the final thing at being level 7. So unless it's a level 7, don't use S weapon and talismans on it. And if you're going to be buying a lot of Q10s out of different events and such, or maybe even level 8s or a bunch of S weapon boxes, then the level 7s shouldn't even be leveled up. They should just be equipped. But 8 and above is safe. 7's safe if you plan on just taking the 7 and making it a 10. It's not that much more expensive, and it's honestly, it's a pretty good idea. It means you get more level 10 quality 10 S weapons way quicker, which can then be ride. Once again, when they're ride, head over into this function and turn them into Rye material or Rye S weapons. It uses the little gems that you get from challenging this. But yeah, the only thing I have left to cover is ninjas, equipment, pets. I suppose I'll do a quick little guide on pets, just what pet to get, and fortifying enchantment. So yeah, equipment and ninjas, that's all I have left to do, and then we're done with this. But this was a big guide. I covered a lot. I don't remember everything that was covered, but yeah, hopefully it helps you a ton. I covered enough stuff to really just change how you play the game. This account can actually be ran and played now properly. I just haven't covered fortifying, and I haven't covered enchantments, and I haven't enchanted any gear yet because of that. I don't think. I may have enchanted some gear. We'll check real quick. We'll cover that in another video we haven't. So, gear is something I need to cover, but besides that, that is the guide. That was so much covered. That was PVE and dailies, basically. It also covered S weapons. It covered realms. It covered everything. Arena, I've covered before. Go in here, challenge people, you're good. You can claim a chest daily. It gives you so much Vong. Vong's used for ninja rank. Don't go past on Blue Ninja. But I'm out, guys. See yous. Keep it beast mode.